As a Black woman, it was very freeing to just be able to tell a story generations later.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Blumberg, writing for movies in Sweden.
Hello.
I Hi. I've watched the entire miniseries and I really loved it. I was so happy to learn more about this thing that I already thought I knew everything about, but definitely did not. My first question is, how much did you know about the assassination and everything around it prior to getting involved into to the show?
I knew that the assassination happened. I didn't know that there was so much around it happening. And I knew what the assassination, why it was like such, why it took a toll for the Black people the way it did. But as far as like the other assassinations and all the people that were involved in, including my character, Mary Sims, I didn't know much about this, which is why I feel like this show is so interesting.
Yeah, I totally agree. Could you speak a little bit more about your character in specific?
Yes, my character, Mary Sims, she plays the slave of Dr. Mudd, who also helps him. She also is one of the only Black people that actually testified during that trial. And she is very smart. She's brave. She actually is a no BS kind of person in what it looks like for her on in that time period. So you do see a little rebellion in Mary early, and you do see that she has very strong beliefs right away.
Yeah, and that whole thing with starting a school and stuff, is that something that we know that she actually did, and or is that for the show?
At that one, we actually don't know too much about that, but we do know. Well, as far as like schooling and stuff too, to just say to that, I would say even if she didn't have a school, she could have been a teacher. Schooling for Black people didn't look the way that we're used to. As soon as somebody knew
Yeah,
something, they taught something. You know, it was more so like that. It was like a trade of like knowledge rather. So I do think she was that back then.
yeah. And I actually read the you can still read what she said during that trial, and it's really impressive to have gone from being a slave, being born a slave, and actually standing there talking about the trial to assassinate the president of the United States. That's quite the journey
Yeah.
that your character gets to go on. But what did that mean to you to be able to play a part like that?
Um, as a Black woman, it was very freeing to just be able to tell a story generations later. Just about like courage and just strength to be able to do something like just so small that's just so big in that time. So it was just very inspiring.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks a lot for taking time to speak with me,
Of
and
course.
best of luck with the premiere. I'm sure everyone will love it just as much as I have.
Thank you.